You see my
We'd like to welcome you to
team leader?
BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. You back in Baltimore. I don't know what you were dealing with over there in Nigeria, but you back home, okay? So you stop all that tough Tony stuff. You got people believing one thing about you over there. We know who you are. She's a big softie. That's what she is. What's your name? I'm sorry.
My name is Shakina Bathsheba Hotchpot the Grapes.
Hey!
Okay.
Yes.
Hey!
Islam, sister.
Yes.
Hey!
All right.
Team leader,
That
captain.
I am.
Okay.
I don't deal with titles.
Okay, the great I am, that I am.
That's right.
Welcome back to Baltimore.
Thank you.
We still talking
Excited to
trash?
be about. Still talking. We still here, Donnie.
Okay.
Donnie, I'm excited
You
to see you
still
today.
helping people?
I'm excited to see you today.
Well, I've been following you.
Yes.
And
You know why? Because you don't come out for you are special. You are like, when I think about Larry Wallace, the Uncut, the independent
his
media.
numbers been growing. He's
His
been
numbers
doing
is
crazy
growing,
numbers.
and it's like, how do we?
You gotta give him a new cowboy hat, though.
How do we capture that? How do we, in the black community, capture our own independent media? How should we? I'm serious. I love you guys because I feel like
we keep supporting
y'all
each
keep
other.
it real. Y'all bring transparency to the table. Like Baltimore City, we really gotta capture our black independence. And between you, Larry Wallace, MP13, showing us stuff, Baltimore City, we have jewel. These are jewel for media. Y'all like Fox 45, WJZ, turn on channel 2. What Donnie gonna say today? What Larry Wallace doing? How do we capture that, man? How do we keep that?
I'm gonna keep putting this camera right here in your face.
Keep it.
And keep loading these videos on the YouTube and keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
We're not going to wait on anybody.
Not waiting on nobody.
These politicians phony. These news outlets phony. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. BeMoreNews.com.
We got to put BeMoreNews.com, Uncut. We got to do what we got to do.
See, I've been to Africa and I know how it is coming back home.
I'm traumatized.
So much is going on.
Traumatized.
One, you got to catch up with what's going on here.
Yes.
When your soul is
still. It
still.
don't take long to do.
Oh no, not at Baltimore.
It don't take long to do.
Just go to North
with
Avenue.
our black independent media like yourselves.
Yeah.
It don't take long for me to catch up with the day-to-day political things. It didn't take long when you got a team in place really keeping you up to date. Like I needed to stay in touch today to know a group where to come out, where to be at. I got coverage.
Was COVID?
Was COVID? And we open.
No, in Nigeria.
And
was COVID a big thing there like it is here? Because what I saw on the map, it's not as bad.
In Nigeria, COVID is being covered up for more governmental corruption. I'm gonna say this because over there the 8 weeks, and we went around the hospital areas, and Donnie, I must tell you that a lot of people feel like COVID has been a disguise in Nigeria by the government system to just really be able to ask for funding or resources. If you look if you look at some of the tragedies from SARS, you see how some of the protesters
and this is police brutality.
This is police brutality.
In
This is another name in Nigeria. The youth call it because it's another group type of police. And if you look at it and you see what's happening on a lot of the videos, they were breaking into warehouses of kings and other governmental officials of supplies that people were sending to Nigeria, private sectors. They were stockpiling rice, food, supplies.
Shame on
like it was
so
many.
Why not help people? Why not serve?
I think that is something.
They would let the food go bad before they would give it to somebody.
I think that is something that I constantly pray. I constantly pray will be looked into. I pray that our involvement in Nigeria will bring some accountability somewhere, especially in Indigo, because that was some of the scenes that was really heartbroken to me, that we do have private sectors. We do have independent individuals that are willing to support and willing to help poverty countries like Nigeria, but look what happened to the supplies. Like this was shown on public TV, how the protesters were allowing citizens to come in and get food that was stored up in kings' houses. King's houses.
That's biblical.
King's houses. We ain't talking about, they were stored up in king's houses, supplies to feed starving families.
What did you learn? What did you learn?
Wow, what did I learn? I learned that.
What's one thing you learned?
One of the things that I learned that we have to be each other lifesavers, Daddy. We have to be, when you
Because I was
think
gonna make
about
a phone
slogans,
call for you. When I saw you in trouble,
oh yeah,
I was gonna make a phone call. And it might have taken them a minute to get to you.
but they was coming.
Oh yeah. I
was-
wanted you to know the angels
Listen,
was
I
on
felt,
the way.
Donnie, I'm gonna say this again. I can't say it enough.
I mean it.
I felt covered. I felt loved.
They was popping caps around you.
And the one thing that I heard, and you just said, what did I learn? When I looked at the accident one day, and when the car hit, I'm thinking, you know, somebody call an ambulance. None of that don't happen.
Ain't no 911.
Whoever in the
You
next,
911.
whoever in the car behind you, you better jump up. I don't care if you open that door and the eye hanging out their head, if their limb hanging off, you better get the wrap, because other people coming. See, they don't just see an accident and figure somebody else, oh, you'll see an accident and keep riding, be like, oh, bad accident. No. They stop because they know they are that person's lifeline.
It could be them.
They know it could be them.
But for the grace of God.
They know it could be them. So they know. How you doing, brother? They know what it's like to be each other lifeline. And in Baltimore
We all
City,
we got. We all
need
we
to learn
need for
we
real.
gotta be each other lifeline.
Because we've been being phony about it.
Yeah.
We've been a little bougie about it. We've been a little Nordstrom-y,
Yeah.
a little Neiman Marcus-y about it. Huh?
We've been chilling. We've been chilling.
Don't know how blessed we are. They got to pay to go to school
They
there.
gotta pay to go to school.
Ain't no free public school.
Ain't no free public school. You need 2,000 arrows in secondary school.
No school, no money, no school.
Ain't no money, no school. It doesn't. And you got some kids that don't go to school, Donnie. You have kids
Did
that
you
don't
see-
go to school, and they out at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning selling that fruit or selling those waters.
Did you see any
have
child
kids.
soldiers?
You have children soldiers.
You saw it?
See, their children is kind of from a different cloth than our
See,
children.
these little kids over here talking about the PlayStation and Santa
No.
Claus. Ain't that kind of party over
Ain't no
there.
kind of party, ain't no PlayStations, ain't no Santa Claus, ain't no shoes, ain't no.
Ain't nobody coming down no chimney in a red
Ain't nobody
suit.
coming down no chimney.
Ain't no trick or treats.
If you gotta
Ain't
go,
no trick or
if
treat
you gotta go
outfits.
to the bathroom, you better go behind the building. Ain't no potty squatties outside. It ain't no whole lot
Did
of nothing.
you use the hole in the ground
I've
toilet?
never used a hole in the... Donnie, I promised myself every day to not do a lot of drinking when I was outside, so I never had to be inconvenienced.
I
Thank
saw
you, Lord.
that hole in the ground in Tanzania with
Thank you,
the
Lord.
flies hovering around
Yeah.
it. I was like, yeah, know what? I ain't gotta go that bad.
Nah, I ain't gotta go that bad. So I thank God that
I'm
He
so proud
always
of you,
made a
man.
way.
Man, welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Welcome back safely. But I knew you were protected. But I saw the video. They was popping caps
You
around
heard
your
the
head.
caps? Oh, you heard the second set of caps too. That's the funny part. See, the first set of cats was a lot of cats. Like they was like
No guns,
running
cat
to get-
busting.
yeah. That was the second set of caps. The first set of caps, I wasn't on the phone. We was running in the building and getting under the table because that's when all of them was shooting. And the second part of it was when they was just chasing.
I saw one
people
video
away.
where they shot somebody on the
Yes.
video.
Yes, they was
The NSARS. And these like runner cops.
running cops.
Want to be police.
And you know one thing else that's really amazing that everybody talk about NSARS, the way they have a real history of detaining a lot of the black brothers over there for their reasons. Like they just have a lot of reasons to
I don't like
detain.
you. You're a different tribe.
Whatever it is. So one of the things that the protesters went after was releasing a lot of the prisoners. And these prisoners, some of them were sitting in captive for 3 and 4 years for minor stuff.
Yeah.
Having a bag of weed or doing something that, just didn't go with what that SARS officer. And this certain place, a lot of people was asking, well, why do you think it's good that they release prisoners? They went to the place that the SARS used as a warehouse for people.
Like this city
So
jail
they
over
knew
here.
SARS,
This city jail right around the
so
corner.
they knew SARS had put a lot of these people detained in there for years. So they specifically went for this place. And it was just amazing to see, again, that other blacks were able to sacrifice and let them go. The protesters went
That's
up
some
into
Harriet Tubman stuff, some
the
freedom stuff.
protesters went up and released the prisoners from prison. The protesters, they released the prisoners from prison. The other black people released. They ain't know they was captive.
All right, well.
They ain't know they could be free. I'm gonna get started.
All right, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So much to catch up on.
Yes,
Love
yes.
you dearly.
Love you. Y'all pray for Nigeria. Keep Nigeria in your heart and mind.
I'm gonna pray for East and West Baltimore
and
also.
And for East and West Baltimore.
Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.